But me too. All I want to see is so bad.
I would like that.
Oh, and it's Conrad Becker. So entertaining. It'll be odds against me, whether it's or against Conrad. And like, you can put down $100. You win like $9.
But the thing
no, this one is the last one.
Hello. What's going on? Everybody, live. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll give everybody a second to tune in. We're at an undisclosed location right now, Neverland Ranch, Michael Jackson's spot. But yes, so we're gonna get into the full album. Like I said, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna play it from the beginning. So from the beginning, the first song is the CTS intro. It's produced by two men from A Tribe Called Red. Very dope producer, very dope group. Make sure you check them out. A Tribe Called Red, if you haven't already. Incredible music. So the first song is just the CTS intro. It's produced by two men from A Tribe Called Red. And let's get into it. Salute.
Nobody ever put me on like winter tires in Georgia State. My shit is timeless like walk this way. Why y'all lames get played out quicker than Christian artists, Jay? I see through who you pretending to be. And sense the insecurities in your characters when you sending your tweets. Y'all chameleons, slithering creeps, blended with whatever's trending this week. You hate yourself, so you base yourself off of someone else who you'd rather be. Welcome to 2017, and it's sad to see. We lost the fashion and clothes, shit's astounding me. I don't watch reality shows, I just show you reality. To me that's joy, pain, love and hate. Oh, that's your girl? To me that's just what's the fate. Jay Holiday style, made that thing suffocate. Grab a bottle, this is not a Trump debate. And I'm just having fun now, pushing the envelope on those who try to take the fun now. Stop being sensitive with your censorship. Reality's harsh, I'm just trying to make sense of it. Ducking reporters who try to get me to comment on homicides that occur in my city like I'm naive. You choose to do anything for a story, so I stay quiet. Why don't you let them families grieve now? I can't take back what I saw. It's for the underdogs, baby, fuck the odds. I used to feel small looking at the stars. Now I'm just grateful to know that the world is ours. From my city to yours, embrace the pretty decor. From the golden sunsets to the piss stains on the wall. And life's too short to feel disgruntled, so fuck it, let's celebrate the struggle.
Song one, Celebrate the Struggle intro. Hope you enjoyed it. Great beat by two men. God bless that song. Next song we got coming up right now is called Confessions. It features great friends of mine, Neon Dreams, and we wrote this song at a song camp called the Gordy Sampson Song Camp. And if you guys aren't familiar with Gordy Sampson, he's a genius songwriter, does a lot of country. He wrote Jesus Take the Wheel, Grammy-winning songwriter. So I was fortunate enough to be at that song camp last year, and I was in the group with him and Frank Cadillac from Neon Dreams, and we came up with this song, and we kind of did the demo version to it, but we also had to get that flair before we put it out, and the flair came from this big handsome devil right here.
That's my cue, eh?
That's your cue, buddy.
Is that the handsome devil there, or are you talking about me? Yeah, so we did the song. My name's Corey. I produce and write with a group, Neon Dreams. Jazz, formerly known. They had the song. I heard the song at Song Camp, and I thought it was crazy. For any people that know music, it's in a cool time signature, which is called 6/8. So it gives it a real cool swing. And yeah, I felt honored to be able to just take that song and work on it with the guys. And it's one of my favorite Quake songs, in my unbiased opinion.
6/8. Hey, but wait, before we get into it, 6/8, that time signature. I remember I was telling you guys that I always wanted a song in 6/8 because the song of God's Son, Nas's Heaven, that was in 6/8. Dun, dun, dun. If heaven was a mile away. And if you listen to the Black album, Jay-Z's Black album, my first song, that was in 6/8. Also, Alicia Keys, I Keep on Falling, that was in 6/8. So it's very rare. It's a dun dun dun. It's a very rare time signature that's used, and I never had the opportunity to flow on it. And it gives you like a different pocket to flow on. So I definitely wanted to do the 6/8. So that big guy made it happen right there. Him and Gordy Sampson made the 6/8 beat happen, and yeah, I finally got to do it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. The song is called Confessions, featuring Neon Dreams. Go check them out. I'm sure you've heard them. If not, you've been sleeping under a rock. Let's get it.
Now are you sure you ready to hear about this fast life that I live? The flashing lights and the blackout nights just like this. Would you sacrifice your sanity while looking past my sins? And forgive my crazy friends for the trouble they got me in? I was as stubborn as an addict with a habit for arguments, scarred with a troubled past and some of the darkest of intents. But if I'm making conscious efforts to clear my mind of this pressure, and cross your heart and promise you'll accept.
These are my confessions, I trip on my words, a simple collection of bridges I've burned. Don't wanna make it leave. Wish this was make-believe. These are my confessions and lessons I've learned. My conscience, my burden, yeah, you are my burden. Hope that you understand. You make me a better man.
I guess today is the day that the angels collided with my demons, trying to provide reasons to the people that I cheated. The guilt has been built in the air that I'm breathing. I tried whiskey, I tried pills, and I tried Jesus. I'm still in the air as I'm airing out my grievance. The hair standing up on my neck like sand standing for the championship national anthem high on the bleachers. Somebody please just be my preacher.
These are my confessions, I trip on my words, a simple collection of bridges I've burned. Don't wanna make it leave. If this was make-believe. These are my confessions and lessons I've learned. My conscience, my burden, yeah, you are my burden. Hope that you understand. You make me a better man. Then you walk away. Try to pretend that you're strong as Superman. A little thought makes you hit the brakes. What's the point any other way? No regrets, I'm just here to say. These are my confessions, I trip on my words. A simple connection of bridges I've burned. Don't wanna make it leave. If this was make-believe. These are my confessions and lessons I've learned. My conscience, my burden, yeah, you are my burden. Hope that you understand. You make me a better man.
Definitely a great song. I was happy to be a part of. This next song, is with a guy, one of my brothers who meant a lot to me. I met this dude in like 2008 at a open mic event. The open mic event was at St. Mary's University, and I always did the open mics. It was always like a bunch of other acoustic guitar performers. Every time I would go, it would be like me and like a bunch of acoustic guitar performers. And then one night I went, and they said that there was another rapper, and at first I was kind of hating. I was like, man, fuck this guy, whoever it is, whatever. And this dude ended up killing it. And this ended up being KO. This was like 8-9 years ago. And so this was around the time I was working on my first album, The Myth. And I got him on 3 songs on that album. And, we've been cool ever since. We got 2 projects under our belts, The Search. Check us out. But one of the cool things about this song, Lonely, is I just had a chance to go to KO's hometown because he's been here for so many years. I just got the chance to go to St. Lucia and experience his culture, to see where he came from. And incredible experience being there. And we shot a video there in St. Lucia. It's one of the most beautiful places on earth. And this song is called Lonely. It's produced by Adrian from Neon Dreams. It's produced by Yogi, another one of my friends from St. Lucia. They did great production on it. The song's called Lonely. I hope you like it. Check it out.
Yeah, baby, lonely. Yeah, baby, lonely, but lonely is okay. Yeah, baby, lonely. Yeah, baby, lonely, 'cause lonely's the best way that I ever felt.
Yeah, I'm on a long, dark highway. 4 or 5 brains deep, trying to drive safe. Seatbelts unbuckled and my phone's on vibrate. Man, who the fuck calling? My left hand hits ignore, my right hand flicking Newport on the floor. That split second that I'm not in control. And the will is a blessing, cause loneliness is a monotonous role. They say depression leave a mark on the soul, but it's a mark on the map. Just directions where they want you to go. The pressure's time's getting harder to hold. And rip lessons for real, the wheel starts every off in the tone. Let it go. Let it go. Staring at the mirror as a person I don't want to provoke. As the gas gauge start getting low. Yeah, baby, lonely. Yeah, baby, lonely, but lonely is okay. Yeah, baby, lonely. Yeah, baby, lonely, 'cause lonely's the best way that I ever felt. Yeah, baby, lonely. With that bullshit when it kissed me goodbye. The shit be over my shoulder like pop flies. Caught by Ken Griffey. Empty in the right field or not, that's a mystery. The most friendly you'll probably be ghost. At the same time you need somebody the most. I've been dating 3 years and mama's alone. And it probably don't help that I'm hard to get home. No, and plus I just broke up with my ex. I don't even know what's next. My mind is on recession. Plus the job ain't got no pension. Now I'm driving back to the West End stretch. Caught between the thoughts of the phone, but still part of me don't want to be known. Staring at the mirror at the person I don't want to provoke. As the gas gauge starts to get low. Yeah, baby, lonely. Yeah, baby, lonely, but lonely is okay. Yeah, baby, lonely. Yeah, baby, lonely, 'cause lonely's the best way that I ever felt. Yeah, baby, lonely.
Yes. That was Lonely, featuring myself and K.O. Guevara. Whoever's tuned in right now, God bless you, thank you. Share it, share the live. So we're getting into the next song right now. this song is special to me because it's featuring a friend of mine, Jordan, and he was featured on every single album that I've ever done in my life. Like, if you look at all my 5 albums, there's no other person that's been on every single album except Jordan, and so that definitely means something to me. And just the production on this beat, how I went to go about getting this beat was it's a story. So like I was really uninspired and wasn't really having fun with the making of this process of this album, and I didn't have the right production, and I couldn't find a beat that I really felt, and so I reached out to one of my favorite producers in the world. Like, I didn't know this guy. I just reached out to one of my favorite producers in the world. He goes by the name of Street Runner. You know, he's a 2-time Grammy winner. This guy's done beats for Lil Wayne, Eminem, everything. But he always has that soulful, emotional type of beats, and they're very triumphant and epic. And so I reached out to him on Instagram, you know, just a shot in the dark, just to see if he would do something with me. And he was definitely a really cool dude, and he enjoyed what I was doing. He was feeling it, so he said yes, he will throw me a track for my album. And so that was definitely a special moment for me to work with Street Runner, one of my favorite producers, man. And to have Jordan on it was a blessing too. So this next song is the title track. It's called Celebrate the Struggle. Hope you enjoy it. Share the live. Make sure you share the live if you're watching right now. And God bless.
A critic, cause you can play them cards you were given and turn victim. And so I built ships up out of burned bridges. Listen, I was once held back by regret and blurred vision, but I repaved the path to success with pure brilliance. Now it feels like I'm actually the best, the nerve in them. Don't worry about how flashy I dress, my words hit them for real. To my city, I'm like Day.Vee in Springfield. Blew the energy back into it just like a windmill. I've been driven, you'll fly on the windshield. Meet me in the sky, I wave by to the chemtrail. Yeah, we out of here, baby. Money kept me sustained, but the power's what made me. I'm from a different strain, I'm a child of the 80s. Been drained, but how can you blame me, man? It's been so long, I've been waiting so long. Oh, so long, I've been waiting oh so long for the world to hear me sing my song. So long for the world to hear me sing my song. Now I've made one too many airport runs, did not take off. I've been denied, been fired, and got laid off. My credit card been declined with a lineup behind me, but I'ma buy this fucking store when I'm finally shining. And that's the truest shit I ever spoke. No one can tell me different. It's like the ghost of Machiavelli's risen. Real talker, I ain't got to embellish wisdom, and I don't need no MTV to show you how I'm living. Plus I'd rather show you how to get it. The day I quit will be the day that Bobby Flay suffers malnutrition. Get rich or die trying is not a mission. I've been patiently waiting since 50 get made his first million. You should see me now. And I'd like to thank the ones that try to keep me down, cause y'all made me persuasive, and mom had taught me patience, and that's way before I followed Day.Vee's account. I've been waiting, man. I've been waiting. Oh, so long.
Before we get into the next one, hope you enjoyed that. We're going to have a little contest. So whoever shares this live broadcast right now, you're gonna enter yourself into a draw to win one of these CDs. Where Seams at? I don't even know where Seams is at. He designed this epic artwork and one of these hats right now. So hit share right now. Hit share, and you're gonna be entered to win one of these hats and one of these CDs, the hard copies. So do that right now. So this next song I'm gonna get into is not really a song. This is kind of crazy. So my friend Trevor, very intelligent guy, but I never really took him to be like an artistic type of guy until one night we were really getting just fucked up, and then like one night late at night he goes, man, I wrote this, I don't even know if you call it a poem or like a monologue or like I don't know what you call it, but he wrote this stream of consciousness, and then he read it to me one night, and I was like, damn, like I didn't even know, for one, you had an artistic bone in your body. So I was blown away off the bat. For two, he captured exactly how I felt at that exact moment. And so I was like, man, do you mind if I use your poem or whatever it's called for the album? And before this, I've never used any skits on any album in my life. I've never had skits. It's always just been song. And Trevor McDonald, this is what started me having skits on my album, because I had this skit, and if you notice on this album, I have another skit, and this skit inspired me to do another skit in something similar fashion that he did it. And so this is called Swamp Water, and if you listen to this is definitely some genius writing. I don't know what you call it, but shout out to Trevor McDonald, Swamp Water.
2:30 a.m. My mind is racing. It honestly feels like it's gotten out of control lately. The more I think, the less I feel like I know. And the more I question, the more anxious I get. Anxious with thoughts of failure and regret, mixed with motivation and ambition. Like at the movies, remember when you used to get a cup and mix every kind of pop together and call it swamp water? You fill it up with all this fucking pop, take 2 sips and then fucking toss it because you realize it actually tastes like shit? Only there's no garbage can for your cup and no pimple-faced high schooler to take out your trash. See, my mind goes a mile a minute because I'm indecisive. I'm too easily influenced by the people around me, and I don't stop to take the time to think out loud about what it actually is that I want. Instead, I'm too anxious I'll miss the previews, and too scared opportunities will pass by if I don't act now. So I take my cup, push every button on the pop machine, and end up with swamp water. I guess I'll have to deal with the taste later.
Swamp Water, that's a little intro right now. Trevor McDonald, man, salute to you. He wrote that. I think that's the only thing on my album ever that I haven't written. Like, that was 100% written by him, but I liked it so much. And I knew that it would never see the light of day if it just stayed in his phone. And I tried to get him to say it on my album, but he said he didn't like the sound of his voice on microphone. So I had to do it. I couldn't let that be blind to the world. Swamp Water by Trevor McDonald. So this next song right here, Old Wives' Tale, this is from a true story. This happened like over a year ago, so if you're hearing this right now, there's no names mentioned. It's something that happened to me. It's kind of like when you're dating somebody that you know you're into, and then when it's over, you see her with like a friend or like an acquaintance of yours directly after that, and it's kind of like how you feel about that. But I went home that night, and this was kind of a worse story than that, because like I had to be on stage with this person or whatever. And like I said, no names mentioned. We're not trying to tell who it's about or anything like that. And like I said, it happened a year ago. So whoever's watching, like, I don't feel that way now. But this is what I wrote the night after. And my music's always been personal. So it's like I'm not going to cut this off the album or not share it to the world because it's about a few people or whatever. Like, this thing was a real thing. It's a real story that happened 100%, every single line. And but I just want you to know that you get past that, and there's no hard feelings now. But at the time, it was something I got off my chest, and it was so real, and it came from such a real place that I couldn't not put it on my album, because it was just something that I was feeling very passionate about at the time, and that's what it is. That's what it is. It takes you a year to make an album. The way you feel one day might not be the way you necessarily feel the next day or the next day after that, but you did feel that way at some point in your life, so you definitely have to embrace every type of way you feel and everything that happens to you. And I don't believe in censorship, so it's like, fuck it, put it out there. So this song is about a girl I dated who ended up with one of my friends and shit. But yeah, old wives' tale, man.
They wanna see me on some drama, cause positive shit ain't fit to sell. So let me paint this vivid picture on this trip to hell. Broken hearts, empty bottles, and evicted shells. Insecure women whose motto is I don't kiss and tell. Now, the more selfish she posts, the less she love herself. Trust me, I know it all too fucking well. Last girl I dated compensated for her self-hatred by trying to replace it with validation from someone else. Please don't take those words as a diss. I understand how you felt to a certain extent. I truly loved you and that's something I'll never regret. But looking back now I see how it turned to this shit. Damn, I showed you a taste of fame and you loved it. Brought you backstage, skipped the line when we clubbing. Introduced you to everyone who's someone. So when we was through, I should've known I would've knew the new dude you fucking. You told me it was another musician, but you wouldn't tell me who. Said it's none of my business. I guess that's true, but you knew how smart this music scene really is. And I ain't want no bullshit to go fuck up a friendship. Fuck it, I tried to let it go. I told myself it's probably better if I never know. Maybe I'm selfish cause I don't want you, but just the thought of you possibly talking to one of my dogs honestly made me hostile. Like, who the fuck would do me like that? Got me sitting here guessing. I figured they'd give me a call, some civil respect. It was the night of my show when the mystery ended. You was hanging off in front row when I went through the entrance. Damn, I thought about Wiley. It kinda hurt, cause I always had love for his work. And he the only dude who had a guest verse on just an album. Can't calm me down, no, it could've been worse. Damn, I bought a drink and tried to stop stressing. Cause I knew I had to get on stage with him for the night ended. So I waited for dude to approach. I thought that we could talk it out like a couple of adults. It never happened, he acted like I'm a fucking ghost. Now we on stage and my rage going up in smoke. Yeah, my foolish pride was chewing through my positive spirit. Then our song came on and I altered the lyrics. You and her had a squad in the audience, so I threw a couple shots at you for all them to hear it. I left the stage visibly heated. Stepped outside to get me some nicotine and some big bro hopped up in cabin. Seen I was steaming, told him the problem, he offered to intervene. But nah, a type of problem would ruin your health, and I ain't wanna see you hurt if I do it myself. Just then I realized I never wish you no pain. Love is love, but you know I'll never see you the same, my dude. Love is love, but just know I'll never see you the same, man.
That's Old Wives' Tale. It is what it is with that one. I guess it's pretty it's pretty self-explanatory. I want to do another giveaway. We got a different hat right here. Struggle. That's what I'm going through right now. Struggle. But another hat, another CD. Anyone who shares this live right now on your timeline, you can have a chance to win the hat and the CD. I'm giving a bunch of shit away. Fuck it. You know, I'm throwing a bunch of shit away. Definitely support East Coast Lifestyle Clothing as well. You know what I mean? The flyest shit ever, and that's just an inspiration where my guy Alex took that whole brand, and definitely support that as well. So with the next song we're about to get into right now is called Just So You Know. Some might say it's a follow-up to Old Wives' Tale. I personally disagree. I don't think it is, but this is dedicated to every ex or, I don't know, ex relationship you had, and you see that they're still watching you. Like, I don't know if they realize sometimes that when they watch your Snapchat story and all that, like, they can say as much as they want that they're not talking to you or you're out of their life, but it kind of shows up when someone watches your Snapchat story. So you know sometimes when they're still tuned in on you. But this is what this is. This is Just So You Know, and it's like pretty much just so you know I'm doing fine without you type of thing. And yeah, I wrote this with I don't even know if Dickie's still here. Dickie, I don't even know where Dickie went. But this was kind of Dickie's whole idea, this song, and he inspired it. I don't even know if he even contributed a line, but his energy inspired it. So gotta thank Dickie for that. But yeah, this next song is produced by Yogi, the producer from St. Lucia. I'm sorry, I haven't even been saying the producers. The last song was Cena, man, my guy from Toronto. He's been on every single album. Big shout out to Cena. I think I've been leaving out the producers, but this one is Yogi, the producer, man, from St. Lucia. It's called Just So You Know. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned in. Share it for a chance to win.
And baby, I'm on it. And baby, I'm on it. And you can't stop me now. Don't throw dirt on my name if you know that you used to say it in the bedroom. Don't be bragging about stepping past the red ropes when you know that I left you. Just so you know, just so you know. And if I let you go and tell it, you swear that I'm so detrimental. You swear that I was holding you back. I was just trying to show you the path. Tell your friends you regretting the past, but I still see you watching my snaps. Just so you know, just so you know. Just so you know I'm doing just fine. Whipping in the hills, switching different airlines. Life is like a pill, mix it with the red wine. New head, feel better when you making headlines. And baby, I'm on it. And baby, I'm on it. And you can't stop me now. Just so you know. Now don't you throw dirt on my name if you know that you used to say it in the bedroom. And don't you be bragging about stepping past them red ropes when you know that I let you. Just so you know, yeah, just so you know. And if I let you go and tell it, you swear that I'm so detrimental. You swear that I was holding you back. I was just trying to show you the path. Tell your friends you regretting the past, but I still see you watching my snaps. Just so you know, just so you know. Look, I ain't the man that you once knew. Understand I don't need nothing from you, so you can block me off the gram if you want to, but you can't block me from the beds that I run through. Cause baby, I'm on it. Baby, I'm on it. And you can't stop me now. Just so you know. Just so you know.
Just so you know. Alright, so we're almost through. It's a short album, man. It's not that long. I just want if it's not on my mind, I'm not gonna put it on the album just to fill space. So this was basically just my thoughts from the whole last year. So this next song is called Mad Love. I had a chance to work with one of my great friends, and Classified. Not that he's not a great friend, but no, this song. I was doing some work with Classified on the production, Dad, and yeah, shout out to Dad. But we were doing some work. He was producing some stuff for me, and there happened to be a day that my friend Rhea May was out there finishing some stuff off either before or after my session. And the session was kind of intertwined, and I was like, we should do something together. And she already had this idea down, and she played it on acoustic guitar. And I thought it was a super dope, relatable concept. It's just about like why your significant other is always mad at you for no reason, like no reason at all. And I think everyone can relate to that. So I don't know if people want to call this a poppy song, but it's kind of like a fun song, but still like real, because it's like, why are you always mad at me? Like, I don't understand. So I got to do this with Rhea May. It's produced by Classified. It's called Mad Love. Check it out.
Always, always, always mad. Always mad at me. Getting hyped up, getting worked up over the simplest things. I'm going insane, trying to keep you happy. Baby, baby, please believe me.
Now, I never believed in love at first
tight. But you the one who showed me what it's like. You made me see I used to live a foolish life. Caught up underneath the strobe lights, losing sight. But now our relationship needs CPR. And you popping up on me like 3DR. Mad cause I wouldn't let you use the Visa card. And what? I deleted Ellen off the DVR. Damn. Tell me when did it go wrong? We hanging by a thread and I'm trying to hold on. All of our friends saying we trying to prolong something that was never meant to be, but they so wrong and so I thought. But now I'm second guessing, girl, cause I no longer seem to impress you, girl. And you typing all caps when you text me, girl. So in the end, let me ask you one question, girl. Why you always mad? Always mad at me. Getting hopped up, getting worked up over the simplest things. I'm going insane, trying to keep you happy. Baby, please believe me. Like a fight, always ending a deadlock. Then they pick right back up where they left off. Quit trying to lecture me, this ain't no TED Talk. Just stop. Why you gotta be crazy like Nas Barkley? Every party, if I recall, you would haunt me. Standing with your back on the wall, all jealous if a girl would stop me trying to talk to you. Roll your eyes and haunt me by the arm. Oh, now all of a sudden you tired and wanna leave, pulling me away from friends I never seen. Quit bugging, that's only my cousin Janine. That's why it hurts to me, cause you bringing out the best and the worst in me. And I'm trying to make it work for the both of us, but if there's no trust and there's no hope for us, so why you always mad? Always mad at me. Getting hopped up, getting worked up over the simplest things. I'm going insane, trying to keep you happy. Baby, please believe me. I wrote the book of love, I wrote the movie too. I thought I knew what I was doing till I fell for you. You are the only one who sees the worst in me. It's more than mad love, baby, get the hell away from me. You're always mad, always mad at me. Getting hopped up, getting worked up over the simplest things. I'm going insane, trying to keep you happy. Baby, please believe me.
I told my sister to knock on the window. I was having a cigarette and I told her to knock on the window before the next song. She didn't knock on the window. I'm here just in time. So please comment whatever song you feeling the most. I want to hear it. If you think it's trash, tell me it's trash. I want to hear whatever song you feeling the most. And also, if you're liking the merch that I'm giving away, you could go to celebratethestruggle.com right now. You could buy it. You could order it. We got hoodies. We got crew neck. Sorry, she's saying no. She says there's no hood on it. It's just a crew neck. So we got like crew necks. We got T-shirts. We got dad hats, and we got a couple other things. I don't even know. But yeah, go on there, check it out for the gear, and definitely comment. Is there comment? Like, what's the comment saying? I don't even have my phone on me right now. I think someone stole it. But I'm joking. But yeah. Comment your favorite song, keep us in tune, keep it locked, and definitely share it for your chance to win one of the prize packages, because we're giving away a bunch of clothing, a bunch of shit. So definitely keep it locked for that. Let's get into the next thing. This skit, like I said, I never do skits on my album, and my boy Trevor, when he wrote that poem or whatever he wrote, it inspired me to do another skit. And this skit kind of leads into the song following that, and it's kind of like the moment where my parents split up. And I know a lot of people go through that because the statistics, 50% of marriages end in divorce. So this was kind of like, and this was like a couple days before Christmas, and this was like the moment my parents split up. Like when you see that suitcase coming down the steps from your father, you see him put it in the car, and you kind of know it's real. And that's kind of like, I kind of talk about what I was feeling at that moment, you know? So this song is called For the Best, because you know in any negative situation, you know sometimes it's for the best. And that's what this whole album's about, celebrate the struggle. So it's like we're taking our negatives and turning it into a positive. So this was the moment when my parents split up, and I kind of gave you what was going on through my mind at this exact point. All right, so let's get into it.
I still vividly remember the night that my parents split up for good. It was about 3 or 4 days before Christmas. I remember a lot of my friends who lived away were all home for the holidays, and I was getting ready to go to a party. I walked past my parents' bedroom to get to the bathroom, to brush my teeth, get fresh and all that, and I noticed that my dad had a suitcase on the floor with all of his clothes in it. I immediately knew what was going on, but it didn't really hit me at that point. And as my dad brought his suitcase downstairs and was getting ready to leave, my best friend Dickie pulled up in the driveway to pick me up for the party. Now, I'm a private person, so I didn't really want this situation to unfold in front of anyone, so I told him I couldn't come out right now and to come back later. Being stubborn as he always is, he argued for me to just come outside. I declined, and I finally got him to drive away. When he left, there me and my dad stood on the front porch with a suitcase in between us. It finally hit me that my childhood hero and best friend wasn't going to be around the house anymore, and both of our eyes started to fill up. We said our final goodbyes, and he put the suitcase in his shitty little pickup truck and drove off. I listened to the sound of his broken muffler from the porch all the way down to the road until he turned off our street and it wasn't within earshot anymore. And as I turned back to walk in the house, through my blurry vision, my eyes focused on this Christmas decoration that my mom puts up every year. And as I stared at that candle in the window, a sense of calmness came over me, and I knew it was for the best.
That kind of goes right into the next song. The next song is produced by Classified. It has my boy JK on it. He's from North Carolina. Very dope singer. He's in Justin Timberlake's band, the Tennessee Kids. So he's toured with a lot of people. D'Angelo. He's with Justin right now. He does a lot of shit with Anthony Hamilton. Great dude who I met online. And yeah, this song's produced by Classified featuring JK. It's called Candle in the Window. Check it out.
Yeah. The struggle alone pleases us, not the victory. See, no amount of ability is of the slightest avail without honor. As you think, so shall you become. How come everybody always wants to tell you what to do? And how can they assume that they know what's best for you? Let's take it back to school. They say that I refuse to pay attention. Well, they teaching me some shit I'd never use. What the fuck makes you think you know what I've tried to get? You call it guidance, I call it a sign of disrespect. But I'm supposed to go to college so I can climb out of debt and get a job in the office and live my life with regret? Nah, I'm seeing clear, boy. Just quit my job today and try to be the Shakespeare of the modern day. I shake stereotypes so hate right away and set tears on this mic so they feel what I'ma say. Fuck the drama, I'm rebuilding with my father ever since him and mama's love has gone astray. You tell my sister that I miss her. If anybody should harm her, I promise that they will never leave on that day. When the sun goes down, I can't see the light in the window. Yeah, I don't wanna see the darkness. I ain't walking through the ground no more. Walking through the ground no more. I ain't walking through the ground no more. I grew up in a neighborhood where most ain't have it as good as me. So I try to tell them youngins to be all they can be. The precedents of their older brothers led them to the streets. So they think the better days is out of reach, but somebody gotta breathe. They're getting swallowed and digested by the belly of the beast. So I'm trying to break his teeth. You can't expect the best if you're striving towards the least. Cause only the strong survive, and it's like they for the weak. So I keep no yes men around. Cause every false statement is only gonna bring you down. Fake friends bury ulterior motives in the ground. And the secrets that they keeping is keeping you from the crown. Second floor view, staring at the ocean. We're blowing smoke at the roof and putting the plan in motion. I'm allergic to waiting, so I get it right now. It's time to turn my lights down. When the sun goes down, see the light in the window. Yeah, I don't wanna see the darkness. I ain't walking through the ground no more. Walking through the ground no more. I ain't walking through the ground no more. No more, no more, no more. Light a candle for anybody with dreams.
dreams, or give them up in fear, or living beyond their means. I try to tell them that you gotta live now. There's no promise of a second time around. Put it down.
I've been running red lights, street lights, all night. Can't sleep right, running from my dreams, my dreams. When the sun goes down, can't see the light in the window. I don't wanna see the darkness. I ain't walking through the clouds no more. Walking through the clouds no more. I ain't walking through the clouds no more. No more, no more, no more, no more.
Yes, so that's Candle in the Window. I'm just tuning in. I finally got a phone. Beauty Piano. Yes, thank you. This one got me in my feels. I'm glad you're feeling it. Chad Hatcher, man. Chad Hatcher, what's up, man? Wow. Okay, so we got, I think, like 2 left or 3 left. I'm not even sure. But this next one is, I was always into sports growing up. Was like a big athlete. That was before they showed me what liquor and dope and cigarettes were. But was definitely a big athlete. I used to run cross country. My lungs used to be a lot better. And this song, it samples the Chicago Bulls entrance music. And to me, that was such an epic music piece, and I never really heard anyone do it too much. I think I heard P. Diddy did it on one of the albums. He sampled the Chicago Bulls entrance music, but I always wanted to do it, and so I sampled it. And the story that my dad always tells me kind of inspired this song, and he always tells me that I was in this cross country race for the city, like the whole city was in this race, and I told him that I was gonna win. I was like, man, I'm going to win. And he kind of laughed at me. He's like, man, like, the whole city's in this race. Like, just finish and you'll be good. Like, just try to do the best you can. I was like, no, fuck that. I'm going to win. And then, so, like, I ended up coming out of the woods in first place. And, like, whoever was second. Actually, John's cousin, a good friend of mine, Mark, claims to be second. I don't know if he was or not. I can't remember back to that. But I came out of the woods and I told my dad, I was like, I told you what I was going to do. And that's one of the first times I learned how to, like, manifest things into reality, where you set your goal and you say you're going to do something, then you actually do it. And so this whole song is called Change the Game, and the tagline is like, real legends don't die, we just change the game. And so this is like, it kind of has sports references, and it also has like sports clips of like some of the greatest sports moments that happened, like Joe Carter and Michael Jackson and stuff from my childhood that I remember watching these sporting events with my father. And so it all kind of tied in. And the beat was produced by Neon Dreams, Corey LaRue. So yeah, this one is definitely like a good one for me. I appreciate what Corey did with the beat because I brought him the idea of it. And he did exactly what I wanted him to do. And so this one's called Change the Game. For all the sports fans, everybody who's working out or whatever, this is a good workout song right here. And definitely keep sharing, keep commenting, and we appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. Honestly, man, we appreciate you. So Change the Game, produced by Neon Dreams. Check it out.
I done wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder and Dale. All of you chumps are gonna bow when I whip him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him, Dick. But the man's in cover. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Yeah, I always knew I'd be a legend. Just never knew which game. Every sport that I played, I excelled in. Till I got older and switched lanes. Back then, me and Pop would just train, hitting pop flies in the rain. Shooting pucks till the sunset came. Word to the cuts and the blood that drained. Fast forward to the Great War cross country race. Man, I look Pop straight in his face. Told him I'ma take first place and I'm in it. He told me, boy, just
I finished, ahead of second place by about 4 minutes. That's when I learned to speak things to existence. That's why the fuck I'm different. For instance, I always seem to go that one more step, cause it's a gift every time you take one more breath. So if you in the gym right now getting ready to quit, fuck that, do one more set. Or you in the locker room getting ready to play, crush any motherfucker trying to step in your way. You gotta embrace the struggle and break through pain. Real legends don't die, we just change the game. So
is in that kind of a situation right here. 2-1 pitch swung on and missed, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Joe Coverege. Here's the pitch on the way, a swing and a ball, left field, way back, Blue Jays win!
This is not no drill. This right here is sheer action. Can't stop my will, cause there's no cap on real passion. My focus is so ill, it feels like I've been meditating with Phil Jackson. I've been honing my own skills, never getting jaded when faced with a real challenge. I made it past the days of pill passing. They used to say I had my head in the clouds. They was right, but I'm finally making sense to them now. What I write is so eminent now. I used to feel I was cursed whenever I failed, but I was just getting one step closer to finding something that's worse. From Manhattan to the Beverly Hills, I kept the same thirst I had since I first entered the field. Grinding harder than Rudy, waited for my shot longer than Doug Flutie, and learned to navigate through the game that's unruly. So now there's nobody around that can subdue me. I transform from the field to the stage, still crush anybody trying to step in the way. You gotta embrace the struggle and play through pain. Real legends don't die, we can change the game. What's up?
So here we go. Can Jordan do it again? Michael Jordan with 4 seconds. Fakes, shoots.
Dickie got 5 minutes. I saw you on the live. He was like, Dickie just tuned in. I was like, I thought he was gone. Dickie's up. You missed. I had a speech ready for you, for just so you know. Anyways, we got 2 songs left. This next song was definitely like this next song is featuring the only rapper on the whole entire album. And so that meant something for me. You know, I pride my lyrics, I pride my bars. And so if I'm gonna get another rapper on the album, you know, they had to be somebody who could spit. And so Mercules from the West Coast, he came here to do a show, and I invited him into the studio, and we ended up just knocking this song out. And this guy writes like so quick, like. This guy's where I'm like, how many bars you got? I think I was on my like 2nd line. He was like almost done his verse. I'm like, God damn, this guy. So I had to hurry up. I had to get my shit done. But this song's produced by Young K. Definitely a big thing working with Mercules. Man, I love what he's doing, his whole movement. So shout out to Mercules right now. This song is the one a lot of people have been asking me about. They're like, where is the song with Mercules? Because they saw the pictures from the studio and heard that we were doing it. And so this is it. It's called Don't Fuck With Me, featuring Mercules. Check it out.
Yeah. Don't even try it. You know it's serving your own right now. Mr. Matthews. Yeah, I'm not the angel that I used to to be. My halo is tangled in Lucifer's elusive reach. As it's a phony game, the first ones who showed me where the spotlight was is now trying to throw me shade. It breaks my heart that they jealousy overshadows pride. They down my talent, but damn me on all encounters is strange. I can't count on the ones I was once down with. They try to drain, so they try to rain on the tower I built. I guess the hate overpowers the guilt. We finally see what they've been holding inside now that the cowards been milk. It's time to rebrand yourself. That's no hate, I was the best one still. Via Skype from an all-white balcony in Beverly Hills, spilling white wine as I look over my UK deal. And I don't need off nobody above me. If you ain't out here hunting, stop complaining that you hungry, bitch. They ain't fucking with me, they ain't fucking with me. They ain't fucking with us, they ain't fucking with us. I'm not the angel that I used to be, no longer recognizable. Who is he? I'm the newest breed. I give a fuck though, I ain't fucking with a beat. They used to look down on me, now they hungry for a feature. Now I'm on the court and they still running through the bleachers. No justice, y'all are suckers, I'm adjusting to you beavers. Motherfuckers got me heated, I used to be at the bottom. Got some stardom, now that y'all wanna hop on the train I started. But I ain't stupid, I need to be more reclusive. It's plain to see I'm the blueprint of everything that you're doing. I regress though, need no entertaining the conversation. I'm on the spaceship just trying to enjoy the consolation. The constant hatred is plain to see with a fine eye. When they ain't looking, they take shots like a drive-by. I'm sipping my tie, chilling somewhere that's boring. They don't care about the verse, all they care about the chorus is murder.
To be grateful about the things you do have rather than to stress about the things you don't have. So this is called Fairview Flows, man. It's kind of getting back to your roots, and it's produced by my man Cena. Cena, we see you right now. And I'm not sure if my boy Dizu's tuning in. He told me he was tuning in, but Dizu, man, before we go, Fairview Flows, man, hold your head. Fairview Flows, produced by Cena. Let's get into it, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Much love.
These are my Fairview flows. Can you spare a smoke? And ask God if he can spare some hope. You know we gotta spread that love if we fear the lows. We tryna rise, so that's probably why we always getting high when our spirits low. I'm reminiscing on back in the day. Shit, I came a long way since I first appeared, practicing my verse in the mirror by the back of the stage. Now you staring at a first class passenger's face. Tell the stewardess pass me the grapes. Scratch that, I need a coat to recapture the place. We cultivating moments that'll get captured in space. But got busy chasing the future, so the roots from the past did escape. There, let's take it back to present. We took my friend's mama's house into a bachelor's heaven. Spilling drinks, fucking bitches, and raped in the kitchen. But nowadays it's like I barely make time for a visit. I saw my dude the other day, he said never forget him. I thought that was a given. When did I get so different? And what is with my obsession with trying to climb this ladder? And when did I start neglecting people that truly matter? It all hit me when I moved back to my mother's basement. I lost reality, got too caught up in entertainment. Now it's me against myself like a bunch of Raymond. And so I'm remending friendships and getting back to basics. Just let it breathe for us. Chaz, let it breathe for 1 second. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Let me take a second out for Norma to let her know that no one else would ever come before her. I'm sorry that I turned her home into the house of horror. Music blasting, people screaming, leaving in and out the door into the early morning. But you never complained, and I just wanna let you know what that meant to this day. I know I never really spoke on you much within my music. Every time I tried to search for the words, I just couldn't choose them, and that feels like it's happening now. I hope you're proud, even though I lack that cap and that gown. I'ma stand out, cause you taught me never to adapt to the crowd. Now that crowd wanna shadow me now. How could I want more? You raised 2 leaders like them Carters. The milkman used to bring us to the front door. Your job is done for. I'm just happy that I still have you around. This past year there's been a lot of bottles splashed on the ground for people watching from the other side. The hardest thing I had to do was look in my brother's eyes when his mother died. I swear to God I cried like a baby, but that strength that he showed inspired me daily. Honestly, it made me change up inside my complaining, and for that lesson taught me I am eternally grateful. I know your mom's smiling down from the clouds right now, proud how you turned out from the way she raised you. And this go out to every listener going through hurt. Just know that shit could always be worse. Stay thankful, keep focused on your goals, head down on the path, and always live every day like your last. Sincerely, Matt, I'm gone.